So a couple things. This is the first video of today, and I look, you want it to be the only one, but there's a lot more of today to go through, so it probably won't be. But anyways, today's Wednesday, I believe, and I am gonna get a haircut tomorrow morning, so I'm gonna have to wake up early, which I guess will be nice because that'll probably, allow me to, in a way, get back on an early schedule. I'm not gonna be working from 7 to any time. I'm just going to get the haircut. So honestly, after I get the haircut, I might even go to sleep. I don't know, but I guess I would be willing to take the sedations and make $100 if I'm gonna wake up at 7 regardless. So I don't know, but I was looking. So by the way, so I woke up and then I pretty much went golfing with my brother, and my girlfriend's currently calling me, and I'm not gonna answer her call because I just started recording a video, and she can text me first. So I don't know. If you're like asking like why am I being low-key rude about it, you have to watch yesterday's video, but it's cool. Like I love her. We're still good. It's gonna be like this stuff happens all the time. You just sometimes you get a little bit annoyed. All right. So anyways, basically, we went golfing. We played 9 holes. It was all right. And after the 9 holes, hopefully my audio didn't cut out at all. But after the 9 holes, we just came straight home, and this is pretty much where I am now. I checked on the thing to see if it was getting reviewed or if it had been reviewed yet, and it had not. So I'm assuming that it's in review or has been reviewed by now, and if not, by the end of tonight. Also, apparently the Knicks and the Spurs are in some final championship game right now, and everybody's going crazy about it. I have no idea what the hype's about. Also, on the 12th, we have the big UFC event at the White House with Ilya and Justin Gaethje, and then a few other pretty nice fighters like, what's his name? Frick, bro. I mean, obviously, frick, bro. I forgot both of their names now. Sugar Sean and Ilya and what's the big guy's name? I can't speak any English. I don't even know. Whatever. Anyways, that's on the 12th, so that's in 2 days. But the point is I haven't really been doing any work, and I've been making like almost no money, and it's kind of annoying, and I feel like I need to get back to posting here soon. So, and I told myself I was going to post at 5 and 8 today, and now I don't even know what time it is, and I haven't posted anything. So I think I should start posting. But in the last 2 days, I've had about 20 downloads, and I've had a total of 16 quiz completions since Monday. And I had 1 purchase today, one purchase so far this week, which I guess makes sense with 16, whatchamacallit, quiz completions or whatever. But I'm trying to figure out when I talked to my dad, because I think he downloaded the app and he paid for it, obviously. Maybe that was him. Maybe because that's a $30 subscription. It's not a $50 subscription. I don't know. That was somebody different. Somebody random ended up purchasing today. And I don't think it was my dad, because my dad ended up hearing about it a few days ago and he ended up purchasing it. But anyways, it should get reviewed tonight. Once it gets approved, we'll do a little bit of work on it, and then we'll get to sending DMs the following day. I got to make that VSL video still, and the tutorial video probably again. We'll see if I hang out with my girlfriend tonight, considering she just wanted to call me. But I'm kind of hungry, and my parents were ordering Mexican food, so I think tonight will just be a chill night again. I do want to do some things to my truck. So this truck has over 200,000 miles on it. It's a 5.0 V8. It looks so good right now. But it's old. It's getting old. The interior looks pretty good. The exterior looks really good. It's sitting on like mud terrain tires already with stock chrome looking really nice looking wheels. And just the platinum pearly white that it has is also really nice. I swear it looks like it has like PPF on it or something. But yeah, it's a really nice looking truck, dark tints, everything. And I want to put 1.5 inch spacers on it because my dad is putting new tires on it. They need new tires, and we're going to get the same old mud terrain tires, so it's going to look real good with nice new mud terrain tires on it. And it's 35s on a level, so it's already kind of at a good point. I kind of want to move those tires out just a little bit so it has more aggressive stance and looks like, oh yeah, this is a nice looking truck, like it's made to look nice. And then my mom's going to get a VIN inspection this week before she leaves to Idaho. And if she gets that VIN inspection go through and gets those papers when she goes back to Idaho, she's going to be able to register the truck in Idaho. And that'll be nice because, first of all, we won't have to have inspections anymore in this state, or at least pay for any inspections. And that means I can also straight pipe the truck, which that'll be even more amazing, Imagine when I'm sitting on brand new mud wrap tires with an 1.5 inch offset to those tires. I mean, it's spacers, but still. And I have a V8 with a straight pipe. Like, that's just so nice. And I'm here for, another 1.5 2 months before I move back to Idaho. So to come back to it for like here and there with events and to just like have it as my own, it just makes sense. The truck has 200,000 miles on it, and if we go ahead and put new tires on it, well, I mean, if I go ahead and straight pipe it, the chances that my parents end up like actually trying to sell it are probably pretty low. So it'll be nice to just keep it here and have it in general. But anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna probably text my girl, see what she's talking about, why she wanted to call me, and then I'll probably wait for Mexican food, get that, and then just update myself on like the actual app and if it got approved or whatever else, and then also just eat my Mexican food and update myself on whatever else I want to or I need to. But I'm telling you, obviously a lot of days have gone by. Like, I think it was May 26th when I stopped posting videos consistently. I think that's when Noah came over, and now it's like June 10th. So it's been like literally half a month and I haven't done anything. But like I'm telling you, as soon as that app gets approved and I start sending DMs, I'm going to start posting videos more consistently, and a whole bunch of other people are going to start joining the program and posting videos for me. And yeah, it might take like a couple weeks, even maybe a couple months before the program really starts to work and be efficient in my favor. But like when it does, dude, we're going to be making 10, 20K a month. And even before that, we'll probably be making a good 2 to 3K off the rip just because of my self-posting. So I can't wait for that moment. I'm going to see a couple in-app purchases come through literally every single day. And knowing that each in-app purchase is at least, basically $30 that pays for a Mexican meal every single day if I wanted to, or pays for whatever food I want every single day if I wanted to. So it's nice to know I can spend a little bit here and there if I want to. Also, right now, we currently have $100 in monthly recurring subscriptions. So like a month goes by and I make $100 just from like $10 subscriptions, which is also kind of nice. So yeah, but anyways, I'm gonna get to just the rest of the day and see what she has to say. So peace out. All right, because I made the first clip outside, I'm pretty confident that I'm chilling with this second clip, as long as it doesn't get put in the thumbnail. But anyways, though, so I posted some of the videos that I already recorded earlier today. So we only have a few more videos that I have like fully recorded that I need to kind of piece together and then just end up posting as far as this YouTube channel goes. But I will show you guys here. Last night we, I'm looking back because the light shine on my face, but I'm going to update it real quick just to make sure. But this is the App Store Connect website right here, and it says, let's make sure I don't show anything. I think that I'm good, but right here it says Tuesday at 11 or 1:11, and it says waiting for review. So what that means in my books is that I've submitted it, and at this point I'm just waiting for it to be approved or rejected, and then fix the rejections or move on with the approved version and then just chill. It's obviously taking me time. I've talked to you guys about it in multiple different ways, but I've been doing nothing. My girlfriend did text me to come if like we wanted to hang out together, and I was like, yeah, fine, let's do it. And then we went to go get Mexican food, and I just ate my Mexican food. It was a pickup order, so we weren't going to like sit down or anything. And she was asking me like, she was treating me like nothing happened at that concert thing, and I was like, that's fine, but like, just don't ask any more of me because I'm already the victim, and like, I can act how I want. I'm not trying to act this way. I would not try to act this way. That's like childish and petty, you know. I'm just acting this way because I feel it. I'm not acting really any sort of way. I just have like, I'm just more quiet and short. I have a little bit of animosity. You can't just take that away, you know, like I'm trying. So, and she noticed it and she wasn't liking it. And then I was like, well, I don't think you really feel the depth to like what this really means to me. And that really like you just understand that it's emotional or like it has some depth for me, but you don't understand what that feels like. And without understanding what it feels like, you have no idea how important it really is. So I was like, yeah, all right, whatever. She was like, yeah, all right, I get it. I mean, whatever. And she just wanted me to continue to just play along with her games and try to just be happy. And I was like, dude, you can't just turn that around. Like, this is the truth. And I don't want to put any expectations on you right now. I just don't feel like it. And then I just told her something that I knew would kind of like get her to realize what's really going on. And I was like, this friend group, it's just a bad friend group. Like, the plans you guys make put yourself in bad, risky situations. I literally predicted the last one. And like, I don't want you to hang out with this friend group for the rest of the summer. And that might sound, you know, a little bit controlling in a way. But that's just me asking for... Like, if she wants to hang out with the friend group, she can hang out with the friend group. But I'm telling her, as her boyfriend, out of respect, like, I don't want her to anymore. And I have a good reason for why. And, you know, that's all I need. And if she doesn't want to, then she doesn't have to. But I'm just telling her. So, anyways, she didn't like the sound of that, obviously. And then I was like... Well, she's like, well, if you're gonna like have this animosity towards me, why am I even here? And then I pulled up next to her car, and I was like, oh, you wanted to leave? And she's like, well, I haven't decided yet. And I was like, okay, well, I'm not gonna just sit here waiting and wasting time and arguing. I'm not gonna argue. And so I was like, okay, well, what? Like, you gotta make up your mind. And she's like, well, I still haven't made the decision yet. Well, I mean, you don't have to. I just drove back around to my driveway and just started doing my own thing, like acting like she just wasn't there until she made her mind up. And then finally she got out the truck when I got out of the truck, and she went her separate way to her car. And then she drove home and she tried to text me immediately, like trying to argue. And I was like, I'm not going to argue. This is what I believe. It's going to be this way as long as I'm involved in this relationship. And she took a good hour and a half before she started to wind down, and I said, respond to me when this is gone. And she finally ended up responding to me, and I said, is it gone? And she said, yeah, mostly. I just don't like how you have the animosity towards me. And then she was telling me, like, I get you're uncomfortable about the situation, and I get this, and I, you know, but it was just this. It was just this. Everybody this, that. People get bumped into, this and this. And I was not about to be told any of that. And so I was like, dude, I don't care at this point what you think. What I say is going to go. I'm not going to sit here and convince you for no reason. And I could, and we could be on the exact same page and level for like a good week before you start to realize that that's just, or before you like not realize, but before you just forget and like treat the situation as if like it never happened. So if I just install these things like, hey, don't do this, and you don't do it, that's all I need. I don't care if I have to explain it to you, if I don't have to explain it to you, if I do this or if I do that. I just need you to know. And I want to do it in the most efficient way without having to, you know, take hours to explain myself. So that's the approach I'm taking. And she keeps trying to say, like, oh, well, it shouldn't be this, it shouldn't be that. I don't want you to do this. And I was like, well, this is how it's going to be. I'm not doing it because I want to be petty or I want to, like, push the boundaries. I'm doing it because I have good reasons, and this is what I expect. And I'm never going to do, you know, something that I don't believe in and I don't think is valid. And this is how it's going to be, straight up. And so she's like, oh, I want to talk about this tomorrow. I'm going to go to bed. And I'm like, all right, good night. I love you. So she's to bed. I'm still waiting on this review. If I'm going to be honest, I thought it would be like reviewed like yesterday or this morning. And obviously it's not yet. and it's 1:40 right now. I do feel like taking a shower, just because I golfed in this outfit, and I actually did sit down on the green a couple of times just because I was just fun. It was fun. I was kind of bored, and so I might as well take these clothes off and put on some new ones, and that, would be nice to have a shower in between that, and then what else? I don't know. Play some music. I listened to a song called Sunrise on TikTok about Morgan Wallen, and it's a popular song, and I've heard it multiple times, but I caught the chorus in the middle of the TikTok, and I was like, this is a really good song, and I don't think I've heard it in a while. It must not be in my playlist, so I added it just barely, and I'm probably going to go listen to that. Also, I just bought wheel spacers for my truck. So currently the truck it's a really good looking truck. Like, it has barely legal tint, like it's dark tint for sure, but it's legal. And it has its registration, everything's legal. No lift, just a level. It is on mud terrain tires with stock wheels. I think they're like 20s or 18s. They're probably 20s, to be honest. And then 35s, 35, like I said, mud terrains, and no spacers, nothing. Just a 5.0 Lariat 2016 F-150 on 35-inch mud tires. That's all it is. And the truck looks really good, in my opinion, on its own, just with the 35s and the mud wraps, just with the beautiful pearly white paint. And I think it has something done to it with the exhaust or something, because it sounds good, like just straight stock. Like, it's not loud, but like I don't know, it just doesn't seem like it would be stock. I realize it's a V8 and like it's Ford, so maybe they would make it sound like that, but like I know that whoever owned it last like wanted it to be nice, so but I'm gonna get the VIN inspection here in the next like week, and then I'll straight pipe it, and then in the next week also my dad is gonna pay for some new mud terrain tires, because these ones are all worn out, and while I'm at it, I'm gonna throw some 2-inch wheel spacers on. So we're gonna have some nice looking tires on the truck already, which is gonna be beautiful. And then we're gonna have a 2-inch wheel spacer offset, which will also look more aggressive, and will kind of like be like, oh yeah, this is a real truck, when it has spacers and also mud terrain tires that are noticeable, and it's going to look really good. And then what's really going to draw the attention, that I think will sound good, and I don't know how everybody else in my life that I drive the truck around with will feel about it, but straight piping it. I don't know if we're going to be able to get that far, but I know that we're going to be able to at least get the mud grapplers and the wheel spacers. The reason why I don't know if we're going to be able to get that far is because, so my mom has got a VIN inspection on her Lexus, and she went to Idaho with that VIN inspection and basically got it I don't know how to, like, got it registered there, and so she has plates for Idaho here on her new car, but it's in North Carolina, and Idaho doesn't have any inspection laws. So basically, yeah, I guess you just have to go to a police station, and my mom's gonna basically explain herself, because when me and my dad went to go do it, they were like, yeah, I've never heard that before, you're gonna just have to do it in Idaho when you get there. And my dad was not having it, and so my mom's gonna go do it, and hopefully she gets it done, because if she gets it done, she's gonna fly out to Idaho literally that week, and she can get the registration, and in the meantime I can start cutting away at those at that pipe. So yeah, but anyways, though, the next event that I have to take it to after those tires is, I don't even know, I don't really have anything, to be honest. But, and then other than that, I think maybe I'll make some drafts tonight for TikTok. Freak, bro, I have a freaking haircut at 6 in the morning, and it's literally 2 in the morning. Oh my gosh. Frick. Okay, I think it's at 7:30. I'm not completely sure. I don't know. Okay. I don't know, dude, because I wanna, like, it's gonna be a long night. It's gonna be later than 2 a.m. for sure. And then you're gonna expect me to basically wake up at 6 in the morning. I don't know if I can do that. I'm gonna go get Chick-fil-A before I go. And I'm also probably gonna get some sun after. Maybe won't even stay awake, honestly. I don't know. Preferably, the idea for tomorrow is honestly, considering, like, if I'm thinking about showering and then I'm thinking about, like, watching YouTube longer or whatever else and just basically staying awake longer, and it's already basically 2 a.m., like, what's 4 more hours really, though? You know what I'm saying? Like, when she left, it was like 9:45, 10 o'clock maybe, and it's been almost 4 hours. So, like, what's 4 more? You know what I'm saying? If I'm on TikTok longer, which it took a lot of me to get off TikTok to record this video, if I'm gonna be honest, like, it's just so good. But yeah, what's 4 more hours? Come on, you know? If I take a shower, boom, like, it's called that, like, a total of 20 minutes. And then if I come out playing some music, and we play a podcast, we play a couple different YouTube videos, I'm on my phone searching trucks, whatever, making drafts, I think we could reach it. And at that point, I'll probably be pretty tired. I will have already gotten, you know, some food, shower, and I guess I'll just need to go in and get that haircut, and then I'll probably be back before 8, and then I could just go to bed at 8, honestly. I would preferably want to, what do you even freaking call it? I would preferably want to go to lunch with those guys because it's free, and I guarantee it's going to be good wherever we end up going, considering the whole family ate Mexican tonight, and we're not going to go to get Mexican for lunch. But I don't really know. Because at that point, it's like, dang, I just lost $100 because I didn't go to work. And then I'd have to wake up at around 11 to be able to go to lunch. And that's probably decent money in gas, too. So, shoot, bro. I don't even know, dude. But anyways, yeah, so I don't know. Like, I wouldn't love to, you know, take a shower right now, get in bed and be to bed by whatever, you know, 2:30, even 3 o'clock, because then what? It would be like, gosh dang, bro, I freaking hate my hair. Like, I just need to, like, 2:30, 3 o'clock, and then, if I go to bed 2:30, 3 o'clock, and I wake up around 6:30, then what can happen for me is I get how much hours of sleep? Like, at least 3. And then I can go get the haircut and then maybe go back to bed. And then go back to bed from, like, shoot, bro, I don't even know, like, from 8-ish to, like, 1, maybe. Which would be 4 or 5 hours. And then I'd have a total of, like, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours. So it would be good. The part of me that's a little bit scared is the part that's like basically, like you don't go to bed and you're tired, and then you get your hair cut, and then you're not obligated to do anything at that point, and you can go home, you can get Chick-fil-A, you can go to bed if you want, you can stay up if you want, whatever you want. And that's like cool. But then if I try to go to bed at like 8 when I get back without any sleep, like am I even going to be able to go to sleep? And honestly, debatably even worse, do I go to bed right now just to have to force myself to wake up in 3 hours and then try to go back to sleep after the haircut? Because I feel like once you wake up after a 3-hour nap, whatever, like a sleep, and then you literally go drive like 20 miles, like, I don't even, like, you just don't go back to sleep. So maybe I don't go to sleep tonight. I don't know. Maybe I'll just play it out. But the idea for tomorrow is we're definitely going to have it like reviewed by then. So yeah. And Thursday's not anything specific. I don't think we really have anything until Sunday. Dude, the freaking World Cup's going on. You have White House event. You have the Knicks and the Spurs, the championship, whatever. You have, what is it, Monaco F1 week. You have, I swear there's more stuff. Like the Marlin tournament fishing thing. Bro, it's like everything in freaking June, bro. Of course, they want to label it as the freaking Pride Flag Month. Disgusting. Anyways. So, it sounds really good to go to sleep right now, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I could go get myself a Diet Coke, and I could get myself a few snacks, and I could take a warm shower, listen to some Morgan Wallen. Then I could put some Vicks Vapor Rub and a melatonin, and turn all the lights down, watch a little bit of YouTube, and fall asleep. That sounds so good. But I'm basically telling myself, hey, you're going to have to do all that, and then you're going to have to stay up for probably another 2.5 hours just to go get a haircut. I don't even know. But anyways, y'all,